What's going on, everybody? We're back with Mr. Awake. And we're following the kidnapper, who apparently has my wife. Allegedly. Ah. Oh, cool. Paging Mr. Awake. Found 25 manuscript pages.
The wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the taken. No natural path had brought them here.
Alright, spooky. Hit. So, we're having a good time. I know we're kind of moving naturally with the game right now. I'm strapped up, bro. Got the hunting rifle. I'll bust the hunting rifle back out again. Not the bats. We're in good shape. I was had a moment earlier where I was, I recorded a couple episodes, and I was like, you know what? I want to play more of this game. So I'm recording a third episode. And I'll probably end up recording more after this one. Ow! Forgot about the logs. Alan, my man's is like shifting around so much. I think it's because I was like touching the logs and it was like throwing my aim off. Well, that was a waste of a bunch of hunting rifle ammo. 'Cause I'm an absolute neeb. Whatever, if you don't use it, you lose it. Full-on revolver ammo. Good. Good. Delightful.
Logging is a hazardous occupation.
Wow, it's almost like I'm psychic or something. I don't... Flare gun. There you are. I mean, that guy took a flare, like, right to the chest. And, 2 hunting rifle rounds. He's a little bit tough. That's why you, like, just use your stuff. That would have taken a ton of revolver ammo to have killed that guy. I was like, you know what? Nah. Cooked. Cooked. Not even gonna wait, bro. Bring.
Mary?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Making the joke I made
I'm on
earlier.
my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Good. Item limit reached. Apparently I have max batteries and ammo.
I'd have have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
Ah, into the poupier.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Hello? Poopa? It's freaking dark in here, man.
I had to find the key to the garage.
I'm looking, but you're not really helping, Alan.
I needed the garage key to get to the car.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Is this what he's gonna do? He's gonna sit here and yell the same objective at me over and over and over again until I find it?
The garage key had to be somewhere nearby.
There it was. I'm just an idiot.
A machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Oh, I knew you were in the crapper, because it was locked. Here's your pooper. You have fun with that, buddy. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, they're gonna let me drive? Psych. Yo, what? Oh, vroom, vroom. Oh, hold A to boost the lights. You said that sooner, player. Vroom, vroom. There we go. Right in front of me. Is this their polite way of telling me to get out of the vehicle? Remember, Barry was saying...
The best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Oh, hey, Shibaya. Ow. I'm coming, Barry. Coming to save your bacon. Oh, checkpoint. Okay.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done.
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me.
Yes, I get
Oh,
it.
this looks bad. I'm gonna get my flare gun ready here. Just in case the burbs want to make a move.
Birds over the phone.
Oh, what's up? Shadow burbs. Yeah, they give me a lot of flare gun ammo.
Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
Uh-oh. Ah, the birds! Ah! It's a hell of an objective. Defeat the birds. I don't think shooting at them does anything. I think you just have to use the light on them.
Barry, you can open the door now. They're gone.
Hey, Al.
Bang!
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
Oh no, I am. It's a shared
To
hallucination.
the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
Bye now.
See you soon.
Have a great day.
Yeah, she sounds completely
Come back
normal.
Soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
So,
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI.
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
hmm.
help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote.
Interesting.
Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
So, they were mentioning Agent Nightingale in some of the manuscript pages we had found. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of foreshadowing. This game loves its foreshadowing.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Could have just said she found something I lost, but you know.
Welcome to... Oh dear. Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh, yes. Yes. Please, come in.
It's not weird or anything.
This is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al. Al, what's... Oh...
Barry!
Oh.
What? What?
Not the carpet. Pervert.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me, and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials?
Oh, well, I'm just gonna leave
Thank
Barry here,
you.
apparently.
A nice day.
Barry's,
My
slumped.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste. Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
No, Alan was like, I need to get Barry and put him in the trailer. Or get him to the car. And then I proceed to not grab my friend. He does look like a stout gentleman, though.
I just stepped outside to catch
I don't care.
fresh air.
I hit that so I could tally it up.
Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you.
It's a nice little trailer court, though. Definitely seems like you'd be catching a lot of wild animals.
Oh, you're gonna get it
Politia.
now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
And it is now the Matrix.
What I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Yet again, it really cracks me up, though, because yet again, everybody has the same exact revolver.
But there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Just really funny that everybody has the same revolver. It's like they kind of cut the budget when it came to weapon modeling. Which is fine. It's one of them small things you can kind of let go because the rest of the game is just well done. So it's a good game.
There! Freeze!
You don't see anything.
Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to move out from here.
Oh, damn.
There now! Wait! I can't wait! I'm dead! Wait! Keep an eye out!
Whew.
Where did he go? Lead the way! Keep an eye out!
Shoot first and ask questions later. This is clearly America. Hey, look, a manuscript page out in the distance.
He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Boop. Let me just stop to read this.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the writer on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Interesting. Alright, back to running from the police. And the darkness is coming. You know, it might be time to run. You know. Just time. So we just hit an error checkpoint. Oh, that's good. It's very good. Bang. Great, and I'm going this way.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Ow.
There's nowhere to run.
Uh-oh. Well. Helicopter's down. Call in that bird support. Nice. Okay. Yep, it's a crashed helicopter, alright. Boom, boom, coffee thermos.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over.
Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on!
Sit down and give me that. Jane, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh yeah, I'll bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Okay. So, things are decidedly interesting. Shoot.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
You know, you're right. Spoosh. Alright. With that checkpoint reached, we're going to call it for this video. I'm sorry that some of the videos are a little... They seem a little timing weird, and like sometimes we don't always... It doesn't always feel like we get a lot done. As I said, I want to keep videos short. I want to keep them spicy. I want to keep them moving, grooving, and everything else. And yet again, I was going to do like chapter to chapter, but that's kind of unreliable because like some chapters could be 30 minutes long and some of them could be an hour long. And you guys know I don't like cutting out content to make them 30 minutes. I'd rather just run it to 30 minutes or 35 minutes or whatever and like get that video. So I know I talk about this stuff a lot, but I like keeping you guys in the loop, talking about the creative process. It's fun. And it's a reminder that we're all here together. It's a community. You know? We're chilling. Make sure to leave a like, dislike, comment, and subscribe for more if you're not already subscribed. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to catch you in the next video.